Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Anime Summit podcast. Today, we have a party up in here. If you couldn't tell, balloons on our fucking mailbox is the international symbol for party over here.
That's nasty.
I have a couple bitches with me. I have Nick.
I am the Count Chocula.
And then we have two homies of the Anime Summit Inner Circle, Shadow Seraph.
It's about damn time y'all let me out of the basement.
And bringing back the Queen of Attack, that Danny's.
What's up, guys? I still can't think of anything cool to say, so I guess that'll just be my catchphrase.
And I'm your favorite bitch, Sam. But wait, I got one more. I got one more homie up in this party today, and he's pouring me a shot of vodka right now. And that is the ever-loving, the sound guy, the mechanic, Mac Attack.
Yay!
So that was a really long intro for me. Yes. I'm back. I'm Mac. Hi, I'm a person. Yes.
If you don't remember, Mac was there when we did the thing. Anyway.
When we did the thing.
Later on the show, we're going to talk about My Electromagnetic Girlfriend and Le Portrait de Petit Cossette.
So we're gonna be talking about one anime and one anime
Trisha.
that made me kind of, I don't know.
But it's Sam's electromagnetic girlfriend. It's Trisha, though.
I have a charger.
Wait, wouldn't an electromagnetic girlfriend, couldn't that be defined as a vibrator?
Yes.
Hey,
we decided to do these because it was close to Halloween and we're recording this the day after Halloween, but who cares? Doesn't matter. Fuck you.
It was a timing thing.
It was a timing thing.
Yeah, we'll get it out soon.
So
Just
let's get this party going with the five of us and move to the news.
All right, first thing in anime news, ladies and gentlemen.
You
Josh
were supposed to let me say news
Gordon
anchor, Nick, and you fucking ruined it.
is coming back to the Browns, everybody. The Cleveland Browns are getting... I'm just kidding.
God, don't
Sorry.
fucking do that.
Josh
God.
Gordon mean. Anyway, anime...
Yeah.
Oh,
we
fucking
don't need football
Nick.
updates this early in the season.
So,
See,
the
what
first
just happened
podcast,
was-
Mac being back, of course, he just fucking moves Nick.
What just
Out the
happened
way.
is I moved Nick, and he's continuing on with what he's saying.
Probably
So
hasn't
that's
realized
fucking
yet.
mean.
That's terrible.
I'm sorry.
That's terrible.
I'm
You
sorry.
should bring him back. Bring him
It's
back.
kind of like a Mac thing to do, though. Okay, boom.
It's
back.
terrible, but it's funny.
How do you like that news segment?
That was a wonderful
Oh, it
news
was
segment.
great. It was
We got
great.
another one, too. Anime's making more money. They're up 9% from 2016. We'll link that article in the show notes. Hooray.
I mean, let's be honest. Is anyone really surprised at this point?
No.
No.
What, the anime
I mean,
isn't dead?
Yeah.
That
You know why?
pervert-
Because
How
the
many
anime summit
pervert
is
sayers
really
are out
live,
there and
yo.
about, screaming at the top of their lungs, wailing and gnashing of the teeth, like the anime industry is dying. The anime industry is dying. Yet we have more and more shows coming
Perverts
out
are keeping it
every
alive.
season.
Perverts are
Preverts.
keeping it alive. What are you talking
Preverts
about?
are
Well,
keeping
it's
it alive.
China and
Can
like
you-
streaming
can
and
you
then
imagine-
live events.
Wait. No. Can
And
you
Your
imagine
Name, that's another big one. Your
can you
Name, shout out
imagine
to
just
Quokka.
how much money it actually takes for a company in Japan to get the license rights out of a production company just to make an Ona hole for it? Just think. And then all
That's like,
that money.
So what else is in the news?
A lot of money there.
What else we got?
I mean, that's pretty. I mean, besides Josh Gordon, I mean, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay.
We don't want to spend too much time on news because we got shit to do today.
It's not that much, dude. Calm down. Shut up.
Just calm down.
So
Hayao
I
Miyazaki
do.
can make another movie. Funimation's officially owned by Sony. Next.
Okay,
topic.
so
Okay,
Miyazaki's
I do. No,
not
I do
retired
have a piece
again?
of news.
VRV
I do have a
hits a
piece of
million
news
subs.
that's super cool. One of my favorite clothing brands is doing an Akira collab, and they revealed some of the line today, and it looks super sick. They have like
Hey,
jackets.
Sam.
What?
You kind of went robotic there halfway through.
Yeah,
your
I couldn't
sentence.
hear a word you
Well,
said.
it's still recording, so don't worry about it. Anyway,
That's a good one, Sam.
Supreme's clothing line. Shut up, Nick. Supreme's clothing line is doing an Akira with
Oh,
Akira
Supreme.
collab.
Dude, they put their logo on like bricks and shovels and shit. And people buy
Yeah,
that.
no, they're fucking crazy. I know they're stupid, but like they're doing an Akira
man.
collab where they're putting like certain manga panels on like jackets and shit, and it looks super
That's kind of cool, and it's probably
And-
like $1,000.
Oh, I know.
Worth.
There's like a dry fit soft shell jacket with like the Tokyo explosion on the back of it, and I know it's gonna be like $800.
Of course.
Look, all I want is that neon bright red motorcycle jacket.
Hell
Right?
yeah.
The
The
capsule
pill?
jacket?
The pill on
Yeah.
it?
The capsule jacket.
Kaneda's
Yes.
jacket, yeah. Oh my god,
Dude, this
I
is
gotta watch
my-
that movie again.
my expression when I buy Supreme.
Kaneda. I gotta read that manga again.
What the fuck?
So,
My
anyways,
volume's too low.
that was the news. You already know Shadow. You already know Danny. Nobody cares about Mac. Quokka sucks. I don't even know where he is.
Wow, thanks.
I mean, Koka's here. It's
You're
just, well,
a heartless
he's not
cunt.
here.
Thank you. You're a heartless cunt.
You're a heartless cunt, okay? You're a cunt. Your mother's a cunt. You're gonna have cunt kids with a cunt wife. What is
What's
that
that
movie?
from?
That's from a movie. I don't fucking remember what movie. But Quokka's here in
man,
spirit.
I've seen that one too. Was that from? Oh no, that was from In Bruges or something.
Nick,
right?
you know what I'm talking about, right?
In
Yeah, yeah. The
Bruges?
fucking Brox guy. He's like,
In Brux.
It's
We got
in groove.
we got a French
because every time Max
anime
says it,
today.
every time Max says cunts, it reminds me of that scene where he's like, "You're a cunt."
No,
your
you're a
brother's
Anyway,
cunt.
Matt, Sam,
mother's a
and
cunt.
Mac, and everyone. Let's move on to the
You're gonna have cunt
waifu
kids
of the
with a
week
cunt
and
wife.
husbando of the hour,
Okay, Shadow Seraph and that Danny, you guys are
where
the
we
honorary-
objectify these anime characters as objects and not people. That's
And
what we do
masturbate
in this
to them.
segment. Yes, they're not people; they're objects. Take it away.
I mean, shit, where do we even start? Because there was no planning involved on this one.
I mean, like, I guess if we want to like pick from the anime that we watched for today's episode, like Husbando of the Hour, I would have to say is Juuzawa from Dempa.
And hands down, how can you not pick Cossette from Le
Yeah,
Petit
dude.
Cossette?
Yes.
Wood paint out of
Come
10.
on,
I
you
would-
didn't.
Fuck
You
yes.
didn't pick the chick that looked like she could have had been like a stunt double in the ring. Come on.
No,
No, I actually I liked Emma from we'll
Ame?
we'll get to our opinions on
The stunt double from the ring.
Yeah.
Spoiler: Nick gives everything a 6 out of 10.
Well, of course,
Cossette,
because that's Nick. That's
I
expected.
give
Cossette
every
D'Avern.
single anime a 6 out of 10.
she is bae.
No
She is-
exceptions.
she's great.
I'm like the reverse Chris, who gives everything a 10. Shout out to Chris. I gave everything a 6. There we go. Anyway,
Where do we
Next
want to
segment.
start? Which show should we start with?
Well, Nick's
well,
just
on the
gonna
show
fuck around,
doc,
so-
it has
yeah.
Petit Cossette first.
Le
But
Portrait de Petit Cossette?
IDGAF, what we pick first. So, yeah.
Just follow the damn sheet then. Fuck.
Okay.
And let's go with
follow
Cossette.
the script, guys. Follow the script.
Wait,
It says here we
I
should
lost
do
my
a brief
script.
summary.
God, dude, shut up, Nick. Oh my god, dude. You're just making it sound stupid.
Sam, it is your turn to speak.
Okay, listen. Oh, God,
Oh
damn.
my god, my vacation was
seconds
not long enough
maximum.
from this bullshit.
Exit
We're gonna play
stage
the
left.
Oscar music to take you off the stage with those canes and everything.
Nick, exit stage right, please, you bitch.
Hello,
What are
my
those canes
baby.
called?
Hello, my
Vaudeville.
honey.
It says it right here
Hello,
in the
my
script.
ragtime gal.
So, Le Portrait de Petit Cassette is a psychological horror romance
Thingy.
OVA. I don't know if it's an OVA or
It's
what-
an
I don't know.
OVA.
It's an
Yeah. It was directed by Akiyuki Shinbo. He did Three Gods and a Lion, Bakemonogatari. He also did Denpa, so there you go.
He
And
also
then
did what? He did what?
he did Denpa too,
Yeah, he
Oh,
directed
okay.
Denpa.
Denpa
Yeah.
Teki Nakanojo. That's
which
the full
is
name.
the next thing we're going to talk about.
Which we'll talk
And,
about later. Stop
uh,
going off topic.
I'm not going to. Well,
That's
it'd
not
be
off
fine
topic.
If you just shut up, maybe. You know.
Oh,
Nick,
But,
stop
okay.
interrupting and let Sam speak.
Yeah, the guy
Aki-
who said at the beginning of
No
all of
bogarting
this
the mic.
not to interrupt, and yet there he goes interrupting.
No, I said don't bogart
Hi,
the mic.
my
You
name-
can-
hi,
you can
my
talk,
name's
just
Interrupting
don't
Nick.
Max back for one
talk for
night,
5
and
minutes.
y'all.
Hi,
are
my
fucking
name's
y'all-
interrupting Nick. Hi, my name's interrupting Nick.
Such a warm
Jesus
welcome back from
Christ.
Mac.
Yeah, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, fuck you, Mac. Anyway, what do you think about this show?
Hi,
Mac?
my name's Interrupting Nick.
So, Jesus Christ. So,
Well, actually, you're not on topic.
So the
Insert
series
random
focuses,
soundbite here.
This,
Air horn,
the
air horn,
series-
air horn.
it's three.
Well, I
Y'all
think we just
fucking
found our
clowns.
intro clip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, so it's based on.
This one's going longer than I thought.
All right, it's based on a
That's what
manga.
she said.
It's based on a it's based on a manga from Magazine Z, and the studio was that. Wait, what was the studio? I don't think I saw that. What was the
Cossette.
studio?
It's
Dame. Dame,
What
yeah.
the fuck is that? I've never
An-
seen that
producers
before.
was Aniplex, Studio Hibari.
Oh, they did Shiki. They did Shiki and Yuri Yuri. All right.
Oh, there you go. And Deers. Holy shit. Okay, so anyway, the
We
series.
were gonna do Shiki, but we were all too lazy to watch that many episodes. So
the series.
Christ, Nick, shut up.
Okay, Nick. Yeah, the series focuses
Don,
on.
you're cutting out a little bit. Sorry to interrupt.
So are you, Nick. So
It might be
Okay,
Discord. I think Discord's
yeah,
fucking
Discord's being weird. Okay, cut that out. Sorry. Cut that out, Quokka. Mac, cut that out.
up. You sound
so-
you sound like the robot from Space Dandy.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, QT,
Okay,
the robot.
okay. So.
Wait, are
the
we all
series-
cutting out now?
Damn it.
Yeah, you guys are kind of like in and out.
Holy shit.
It doesn't matter. It can be fixed
I'm just
in
gonna
post.
exit and then come back in. I'm gonna exit.
the
Discord.
love of God,
BRB,
just
keep talking
continue.
without me.
So it's good to note that Discord is probably shitting its pants and the bed.
But we're still recording, so it's like fine. Like, okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep going. Now we have to cut all of that BS out.
Hi, hey, yeah. The guy who's editing this, yeah. No, I'm not gonna edit any of this shit out because it's. Oh, come on, it's funny. It's funny. Come on, yeah. No editing.
Okay, so the series focuses on Eri Kurahashi. He's a college art student who works at an antique shop. He's got this antique like wine glass, and he sees an image of this.
Hi, yes, another editor's note here. Funny enough, I picked this time to move Nick out of the Discord channel. And funny enough, he doesn't really notice, which is what makes it absolutely hysterical.
Girl in the glass, and he starts becoming infatuated with her, and he somehow oh my god, he starts
I'm so sorry, Sam, but Mike
I know.
is laughing, and I can't help it.
God, you fuckers.
I'm sorry, I can't believe Nick's stupidity. Continue.
So,
We have. It's so funny, but we have a respite from him. Keep on going.
so anyway, he finds a way to start communicating with her in this glass. The girl in the glass is, of course, Cossette de Avern, the titular character. Blah, blah,
Titty,
blah, blah, blah.
connected titty.
The titty connector in the glass. So, this was a weird
Oh,
one.
I'm back.
But my
Hi, my
edgy,
name's Interrupting Nick.
Yo, Sam, can you just repeat all that for me, for my sake? I'm just kidding.
No.
Go ahead.
The goth edgy edgelord bitch that I am obviously loved this.
I
Anime.
think I actually summed this show up at one point when I was watching it is what happens when you take Salvador Dali and Edgar Allan Poe and just smash it all into a blender, into a
If they
surreal
boned-
Yeah.
monster
If
of
they
a show.
boned-
You gotta mix a lot of drugs with that.
And
And
Floyd and the
blood.
lead guitarist of Pink Floyd all pass him a Jeffrey.
Because this show was surreal as fuck. The artwork, the sound design, everything just a massive trip.
You said something about the artwork. Let me just touch on something here real
There's a bit of CG in there.
There was little bits of CG I noticed that wasn't really that terrible considering the age of it and the difficult
this-
art style that they were trying to pair it with for one.
Yeah, because
But
this aired in 2004, and the CG wasn't even really that noticeable.
The actual cinematography of the show was actually really, really well directed.
Yes.
Like I will
Yeah, it
say
was like
that.
the good parts of 18If, pretty much.
I guess I'm the only one that didn't really like it.
I mean, I didn't really enjoy it too much. I'm just praising it for what it did right.
Yeah, like I do have to say that the cinematography of it.
Cinnamon? Did you say cinematography?
Hey girl, let's go to Starbucks.
Wait,
Yo, we're
what did-
talking about
wait,
Cossette,
let
not
what did
food
Danny-
wars.
Get one
What
of
did
them
Danny-
cinematography
Stay on topic. No
lattes.
food
Wait.
wars.
What did Danny say last week? That was hilarious. Oh my god, I gotta find it. Anyways, go ahead. Cinematography.
The
Go.
cinematography.
The French
cine-
toastography, yes.
I hate you guys. I'm never doing this again.
Oh yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
You can't leave. You're the only female.
I can't leave. Oh my
Besides
God.
Sam, of
Some-
course.
Something
Aside
like
from
that.
Psalm. No,
You're the
but
only
like,
other.
the only other. The cinematography for it was good. I did like it. However, like my brain just couldn't wrap around like on what was going on. Like in the first episode, like when he first like meets Cossette and everything like that, and like he's like learning about where she's from and all that kind of stuff, and how like her spirit became, locked in the objects and stuff like that. Like that was all well and fine. I was like, okay, this is something that I can probably get into. But
Like
then,
you get that part, right?
yeah, but like then after a while, when like they go into like, I guess like the spirit world, and then all of a sudden there's like more objects that are like quote unquote cursed and everything, and I was just like, this is getting dumb. Like I'm not liking it as much as I was hoping that I was going to like it. And it just started to, and for me it just started to get confusing. And how Eerie was like turned into a demon and all that kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden Marcelo's like spirit or something was in Eerie and all this other crap, and I'm just like, there's too much going on. Why like this is her
And
in my
they
head.
crucified his ass.
The
There
plot
was a lot
pacing was a
going
little
on
rough.
in that, to be honest. There was a whole lot going on. I think they were trying to play a lot off of the whole, show don't tell principle, which I'm a big fan of the show don't tell principle. But the problem with this is that the show don't tell principle works really, really well whenever you have a good linear progression. This was not a good linear progression. This was
Yeah.
Right, I agree.
this was all over the place, which made it extremely difficult to follow what in the actual fuck is
She
going
was
on in
trying to
this
get
show.
her freedom, dude. And then she's like,
Well,
yo, equivalent
And then-
exchange.
and
you
then
gotta
on top
suffer,
of that,
bitch.
if
That's
I'm-
how she
if-
got her freedom, kind of.
If I'm opening up the
Sort of.
the can of shit a little bit, if I can expand on that a little bit, actually the whole character thing of the main character, how he's portrayed and why he gets from point A to point B. Honestly, a lot of the times I'm here scratching my head and I'm like, that makes no sense. Why would he do this? Why would he do that?
Yeah.
I mean, there may be some underlying motivations in his character, but Jesus
'Cause he's
shit,
obsessed.
I couldn't understand
like,
the thought process here.
It's like Lolita, which I've never read yet, but I need to. Where he's like obsessed. with
Why are you
this
comparing it to something
younger
you don't
girl.
know?
Because that's what it's like.
Well, to
I
be
know
fair,
the
Lolita's
summary.
a controversial subject, so I mean, it's
Very
a lot.
Yeah, he
Controversial
likes.
subject
well,
and
her
novel.
original squeeze liked her for being, a little lolly, and he's just like, "Yo, I'm gonna make it so you never age." Stab, and then he kills her and paints her, and then that's pretty romantic.
And then nice
right?
boat.
Yeah, but like Marcelo was Cosette's father.
no,
Lover.
you actually
Wasn't
missed
it?
that point.
I did.
Lover.
Oh,
No.
What's the difference?
yeah,
He
pretty
was
much.
he was a wandering painter who
Mm-hmm.
who was housed up with her family. They were engaged. They fell in love, and he went
Oh, okay.
obsessive madman about her. Your beauty is perfect. Why should you be any
Getting
more
older.
perfect than what I can produce?
See,
Okay,
he
I
was
see.
okay. See, this is what happened: is he was like Quokka, and he saw the perfect tight stomach loli.
No, this is
in
a
front of
Quokka
him.
anime through
And then
through, dude.
he noticed
would
that the
love
perfect
this.
tight stomach loli was starting to get a little bit out of ideal proportions.
She was starting to get too tall.
She was growing older, and she was changing because of her love for him, and that change couldn't be soon.
That change was not acceptable. She needed to stay tight-stomached and perfect as a loli.
She was going from Patenko to Opie. Not acceptable.
So Marcelo was a pedophile, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Well, also
let's
keep
not
in mind,
shame
like,
him.
the timing.
But
God.
I mean, there is a counter argument to that, and that is that times
He
do
went full
change,
Kevin Spacey
and
on her. Oh,
back in
topical.
he went there.
Sorry.
that was 18th century.
Allegedly.
So that was,
Allegedly.
that was
1700s
1700s.
French.
All right, too many
That was
people are talking at the same
1700s.
time.
So the whole marrying a young girl like that wouldn't be
Right.
so far out.
Yeah,
of
that's
place.
pretty. That was super normal,
Right.
dude. That's like this is like 250 years in the past, and then she comes back to life, and then the guy's like, "I'm gonna be your new guy," and then she makes him bleed, and there's lots of dolls and blood,
And then there's
stuff,
more
and
blood.
It's pretty cool.
And then there's
Yeah,
blood.
that's like what makes this cool is like the blood.
Like, if I may play devil's advocate, a lot of the plot confusion I think was also done on purpose.
It's like a dream, right?
Well, not done very well, but it was done on purpose to put the viewer in a state of confusion to help fit the themes and the setting, because it was a surreal, supernatural mindfuck of a
Yeah.
show.
See,
And if
Well-
you're
That's
watching,
my kind of romance right
So-
there.
If that's
that-
what they
that
were,
little
if that's
bit of
what
plot-
they were going for, then they accomplished that because
The-
I
the-
was
the
super
plot-
confused.
the plot confusion though went a little too far is the issue, and
So
it went way
it being
too far.
3 OVAs is great and all. This actually would have made for a better hour and a half, 2-hour movie.
Yeah, I
Where
agree.
it had a
Kinda see
solid
what you mean.
start and end, and you could have seen the general progression of everything.
Yeah.
The breaks between episodes were a little janky, I guess, is the best term or best word I can think of.
So I mostly agree with all that. That said, final thoughts on Petit Cossette. We got to move on.
I pretty much agree with all of that. I just visually love it so much. I probably would rate it high just because of that, but that's about it. And I love Cossette. I love goth horror, so.
It makes me wonder. It honestly makes me wonder if they were starting the initial production of this show. If they sat everyone down in a big room and made them watch Kill Bill Volume 1. And then he said, I want you to do what Tarantino does, but not do what Tarantino does. And then
Was
you
this
have
out
this.
the same time frame?
This is actually pretty close, and that's why I'm saying that. Think
This
about
came
it.
out in 2005 or something like that.
Think
2003.
about it.
Oh, 2003.
Think
Kill Bill
about it.
Volume 1 came out in 2003. No, I
I was
actually
saying
see your
Cossette.
point there, Mac. It's interesting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is 2004, 5.
See,
like that.
see,
Anyway.
this is why you guys need me around.
Welcome
Well,
back.
I
Mike.
actually
Also
would have
for
never
the,
placed that.
battleships.
I mean, I can see that as a possible reference, but I'm also seeing a lot of influence from old 1900s gothic writing.
Yeah, well, that's the point Nick was trying to bring up earlier was if you've heard of the book Lolita, which is written by a Russian author, it very, very much parallels that story. Not exactly, but in the sense of obsession with a girl who is
Oops.
young looking or whatever.
Russian-American novelist Vladimir Nabokov.
There we go. Thank you, Mitch. But yes,
All right.
that book
So-
is actually banned in several countries. But
Yeah.
Well,
It-
those
it's-
countries have no taste in art. I don't know. I haven't read it, so I couldn't tell you. Yeah, there's my culture for everyone to
But-
see in the open.
But holy yeah, this show, it's been on my list of to watch for a while now. I'm glad I got the kick in the pants to watch it. I
Yeah.
loved it.
It's worth
It had
watching.
issues,
A
but
kick in
it's,
the pants?
it is definitely worth watching.
I don't
It's
know.
worth
I don't
seeing.
know if I loved it, but with the way the art style was going and the presentation was going, I'm kind of sad I didn't get to see her titters.
Here we
Aren't
go.
we all, Mac? That's in the Blu-ray release, special Blu-ray.
No,
you got to
but-
win the pachinko game.
But you got to
first, and then you
understand
reveal
though,
it.
like the whole art style and the whole feel that they were going for. I was completely expecting it in multiple scenes, and then they're just like, "No, we're just gonna conveniently place her hair here, or we're
It-
just
Yeah,
we're just
tasteful
gonna leave the
nudity.
robe like this."
You gotta sub to her Snapchat to get the news. So
sub to the Snapchats.
anyway, moving on. Next topic. So in the show sheet we have Trick or Treat, the game, has a Halloween
The
theme.
movie.
It's similar to Fact or Fiction, Hot or Not, Good or Bad, and I didn't actually prepare. So, like, what?
Factor shit.
How do you guys want to do this, real quick? I like how we just didn't. We forgot to talk about this before the cast because other stuff was going on. We can always cut this little part out of the editing.
Well, I'll be straightforward and I have no fucking clue what these games are. Fact or fiction, hot or not.
I don't know.
So okay, so pretty much
Trick or
it's-
treat. So I'll make a statement or maybe a comparison between two things, and then you got to be like trick or treat. And the trick is like the bad
fact
thing.
or crap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in fact, that's what I
Got
said.
it. Okay, now
Fact or
Trick is like the
shit.
bad thing. Treat is like the good thing, basically. So like, I don't know. We like Black Clover.
Okay,
or
this
Naruto.
would've-
I don't know. We're not gonna do
This
that. but
this
you
should
know
have taken some. We should have really planned this
thought
out.
about this a
Well,
little
no,
bit.
no.
Yeah.
We'll cut this. We'll cut this part out of the editing. We'll leave like a little
Okay,
space.
Nick,
so you
how
can know where
hard do
it
you
is,
want
Mac.
me to? How hard do you want to make this? Okay, this is me coming back,
We will
editing my
leave a
first
space of
episode,
silence so you know where to cut it.
editing 2 extra tracks.
Wait, how is it 2 extra tracks? Whatever. Never mind.
Well, let's see here. How many people do we have?
Oh,
There's
never
like
mind.
5
I got what
of
you're saying.
us.
I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying. Okay.
Thank God.
Hey,
for
nobody
Master
else
Chief.
commented on it before we started, so it's not only my fault.
In my defense, I had to pee this week, so I was peeing a lot.
Sam was busy. There we go.
In my defense,
I'm blaming.
I was
Shadow
building a
randomly.
bitchin' ass space station in Kerbal. So
He was. I saw it.
So real quick, we just got to figure like maybe some kind of Halloween theme, like some good, cool, hot or not, trick or treat, hot or not, trick or treat. Maybe like a seasonal.
I would
thing,
bone
maybe-
Michael Myers, hands down. Did I
No,
win?
Anime theme, Sam. Anime theme.
Oh.
Anime theme.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
We do like Hellsing. Oh, here we go.
I'm
Here we
just
go.
saying I would let him cut me up a little bit. Shit.
Alucard or fuck, dude. I don't know.
I want Alucard to sit on my face. Did I win?
No.
Okay.
I had this in the other show sheet. I had like a list of things. I had it. Where is it?
oh my god.
I'm just saying Alucard is bae. Okay.
No, it's
Alucard
Alucard,
is
or
kinda big.
Alexander Anderson.
All right.
Because Zuntide, she's Jiminy Christmas.
Here we go. Golly. My nose is killing me.
Yeah, mine too. Fucking Minnesota.
I'm gonna kill Nick.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right. Trick or treat. Fuck. None of this makes sense. Here we go.
Wow, this is so
Okay.
much fun.
Villains. Trick or treat.
Danny
Mac, I'll leave a little
I'm-
silence.
I'm having.
I'm gonna leave
so
a little
much fun
silence,
right now.
Mac. Leave a little silence. Trick or treat. You have the Colossal Titan or Moogie. There we go.
That's so what? That's a Moogie.
That-
Like,
Moogie.
Doesn't
Two villains.
Moogie.
Wait,
two
villains?
options.
What?
Which would you rather see at your door?
Okay, look. Stealing cherries does not constitute
Strawberries.
a villain.
But yes.
Strawberries, yes. It was. I knew it was some sort of berry-like fruit thingy.
How do you know
Something.
she's not trying to fatten them up with her tea and cakes that she gives them every day?
I mean, you're just jealous that you don't have a friend like Moogie.
that's true.
Well, what is it then? Is she a trick or a treat?
She's a treat.
She is a treat.
Colossal Titan's
She's
a trick
good
because
treat. Especially
Colossal-
with those eyebrows.
Oh man, the
Girl-
multi-purpose
girl
eyebrows.
Girl,
It's like,
yes.
hey, your sandwich needs some pickles. Hey, let me borrow one of those.
Colossal Titan is a trick because we think he's just some monster when in fact he's been walking among the rest of the Survey Corps this whole entire fucking time.
Spoilers.
Oh fuck it, the show. If you don't know about that
It's
shit,
20 years
anyways,
old
then
by
what the
now.
hell?
Yeah, seriously.
All right. Trick or treat. We have where's my paper? There it is.
Quokka.
Quokka
Quokka.
He's a trick.
or
Danny's bitch slaps him and she's like, back off, trick.
we need to have a comparable one here.
She bitch slaps him
Quokka
like
or the brother from Iramanga Sensei.
brother from Aramanga Sensei.
Brother from Aramanga Sensei.
Brother from Aramanga
He's
Sensei.
literally in love with his 12-year-old sister, but
So is Quokka.
we're still picking him as the treat. That's
Well,
true.
you-
He does make a fortune on light novels, so
Which Quokka doesn't do.
to our knowledge, no. He's hiding in an offshore bank account. I don't know. With his-
Swiss
he's
bank
training.
account.
Yes, switch bank account.
All right, boys and ladies and gentlemen's and everybody. Last one.
Dudes
This is a
and
great
dudettes.
game, by the way. I really thought this through.
Yeah, it's so
Trick?
much
Sure
fun.
you
Good job,
did.
Nick. We
Or
should play this again.
Treat. You got Edward Elric or Migi from Parasite.
That's actually really hard.
They
Okay.
both have, it's like both something to do with an arm. There we go.
I'm gonna say Migi. Migi is treat because he's hilarious. He
I'm gonna
or
say-
it.
How are you gonna do Edward like that, man? Come on.
I'm gonna say Edward is the treat because I never really saw Parasite, so and plus Edward is short like me, so yeah, power to the short
I'm
people.
gonna go with Edward Elric.
All
I
right,
haven't seen
so
Parasite,
2 votes
so I have no
Edward,
comparison.
Wow, fuck y'all.
10 votes Edward, 1 vote
Sorry,
Sam.
Sam.
Take the L, Sam. Just take it and move on.
Hold that L up to your
Next
chest.
topic.
I got it.
Next topic, everybody. The other anime, Electromagnetic Girlfriend, also
Or
known
AKA
as
vibrator.
Denpateki Nakanajo.
AKA vibrator.
Brief summary. Begin.
I mean, electromagnetic. Come on. It makes sense.
AKA the Hitachi. that won't quit. You don't even need to buy batteries for it. It's just that great.
It's powered
Solar
on
powered
love.
actually, so you have to be a little bit of a exhibitionist to use it, but it's a trade-off. So
How have you
Anyway.
guys survived this long without
doing the
killing
summary for
each
this?
I don't
other?
know.
who's doing the summary?
Go ahead, Nick.
I am not prepared to do this summary. Someone should do it.
I wasn't either, and I still did it.
Shit. All right.
All
There's
right.
a delinquent
Pull
high
the
school
synopsis
boy
from,
Okay,
who wants
so
to be
look here.
alone,
You got a
and
main
then he's
character.
approached
His
by
name
this
is-
girl,
Okay,
and
fuck
she
you.
she knows him a lot, and she always senses where he is, and then you can never see her eyeballs because she's got that hair over her face, and then
She looks like
Terrible
she
summary.
looked like she's from The Ring. She looks like she could be a stunt
and she
double from
wants
that
him to
movie.
be like her Fate Stay Night character, like something like that. And then something about a classmate getting murdered, and he gets her help, and they look for the killer, and then they find the killer at the end, and then somebody gets hit by a truck.
the end.
That is a terrible
So
summary.
thoughts on this OVA, the Electromagnetic Hitachi?
Okay,
Well,
look.
first
your
off-
summary was terrible.
Agreed.
Seriously. Seriously,
Oh,
that
he's.
is a negative
I forgot to
one
mention the
summary.
delinquent boy is blonde haired, but that kind of goes without saying because it's delinquent, therefore blonde hair. Anyway, yes, that was a minor flaw in my summary.
Just Nick,
Can someone
stop while
please
you're
do a
ahead,
better
please.
summary, please?
Might as well just read the synopsis straight from Mal, because that's
I
very
was reading it from
straightforward.
Wikipedia verbatim. That's exactly what Wikipedia said.
No, it's
That
not.
is
I'm
a
looking at it
lie.
right
Verbatim.
now.
It's Nicopedia, maybe.
Wikipedia. That's what I said. Yeah, Wikipedia.
Oh
It's
my
my
god.
brain. Anyway, we gave a shitty summary. So, what are you guys' thoughts on it? What do we think? What do we think? What do we
I
think?
like this one a lot more than I like Cossette.
I
completely
enjoyed this one,
agree.
yeah.
I really liked this one a lot.
I like the other one better.
This
It's
is
weird.
this is one of those shows that I would really like to have seen a full-fledged series out of because
Hell
this could
yeah,
have been
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait, no, it couldn't have been interesting because it was interesting.
Yeah, like unanimously,
That's
first
deep.
off, this is the proper way to adapt a light novel. This show
Oh yeah,
was
100.
brilliant. It was the perfect sort of murder mystery that gives you that Sherlock Holmes vibe to it, with just enough of your usual general anime tropes to make it relatable.
But it wasn't too
Palatable.
tropey. They didn't over trope it, and I was so
They
happy to
didn't
see that.
overkill it, and that was perfect. And the art style, the direction of it, a lot of the design, like the scene cuts where multiple characters are talking
Oh
and you
my God,
have
I
the
love- that was, like,
scene
my
splices
favorite
of that going on, so
I
you
actually
can
didn't
see.
like that
That was
very
my
much.
favorite part out of this OVA, like how they had two characters on the same screen at the same time, like someone in the background and then someone in the foreground, and
And
that
as
was
one's
just, like,
talking, you can see the
See-
recipient's facial expressions
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
And that's a lot better than what some other shows out there have done, which is cut the screen in half. Instead, they
Yeah.
just kind of they just
They
took
overlaid
the
it into
faces, and it was an
sections.
overlay exactly, and it just works so much better.
Yes,
I'm not a
the-
fan of
the
that
atten-
style, though. You know, that's just me, though.
But the attention to detail on this was.
I prefer just having cuts, like one person talking, cut to the other person. You know,
I do.
Go
simple.
ahead, Danny. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, like, I liked the art style better on this one than I did in Cossette. Like, when I was watching Cossette, it was like I was just getting really irked by the art style. It was, I don't know what it is, but it was just bothering me, and it was kind of like hurting my eyes too. With this one, like, I was more comfortable with the art style, and it was very subtle, on my eyes especially. So I don't know if it was because it was less surreal than Cossette, because Cossette had a lot of surrealism in it. And I mean, I love Dolly. Like, Dolly is one of my favorite surrealism artists, but like, surrealism isn't really my favorite per se, especially when it comes to like a show or even a movie, because it just hurts my brain too much and I get anxiety from it, from trying to think. So
Because you're trying to think and process everything that's going on, because it's a massive information all at once in a
Yeah.
very
I think
stylistic
the problem.
presentation.
I think why it hurts your eyes, actually, going back to that show, was the lighting that they used. It made it kind of hard to focus on things easily,
yeah.
which added to the whole.
They also-
it added to the whole atmosphere of it, but it also made it kind of like, meh.
They also put like a lot of stained.
Well, one of them was
a
5 years
stained
older,
glass.
so yeah, one of them was older. Anyway, crap,
But
I gotta
with-
sneeze again.
With this one, the one that we're talking about right now, I felt like it was a lot better and I enjoyed it a lot more. I'm kind of wish that there was a little bit more episodes than just 2 episodes, where Cossette had 3. I probably would have been okay with 1 more episode, just to see like another like murder mystery kind of thing, like them solving something or whatever.
Yeah, that was the biggest
I would be okay with
disappointment about
12.
this show.
Yeah. It makes me
Um,
actually want to read the light novel, just to see, because I read that there was like, I think maybe like 12 chapters or something like that on Wiki or something when I was researching a little bit.
But yeah, that was the biggest disappointment, is when it ended, it was over.
Yeah,
And
it's like,
I actually
no,
did a bit
there's
of
no more.
looking into it. I did a lot of looking into it, and yes, it's based off a light novel series. There are only 3 volumes out.
Right,
And
yeah.
the 2 OVAs. The first OVA covered the first book, and the second OVA covered the third book.
Mm-hmm.
Why
about
no
the second book?
Exactly. And the show was so gripping. I mean, it originally took me two times, like starting and restarting on the first episode, to actually get into it. But once it sunk the hooks in, it couldn't stop.
Yeah.
It was 11 o'clock by the time I finished it, and it didn't feel like it.
Mm-hmm. They were really long episodes. Very long.
42 minutes.
42 minutes per.
Yeah.
So it's about a $1.20. Wait, what? 80 minutes, whatever. 80 minutes. Do the math.
So, I mean, again, about the length of a movie if you watched them back to back, which also just had the solid feel for it because the flows between both OVAs was extremely smooth.
Yeah.
There was maybe a couple days or a week of time span between the ending of the first and the beginning of the second, but it transitioned so perfectly that you didn't completely notice it being out of place.
I don't know. Whenever it comes to this, I don't know if y'all noticed it. Some people may miss it. I thought it was pretty obvious, but I think it's worth mentioning. Is the whole premise of Ame saying that she knew him in a previous life, but her definition of a previous life was actually when they were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a previous life, though.
and you're hearing that, and you're thinking like, okay, this is going to be some sort of supernatural like fantasy things, and then you catch that brief glimpse while June is like in the hospital, sort of unconscious, and you realize like, oh, they met while they were young.
Yeah.
He protected her from bullies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just like
And
that movie that came out.
And all it was a 5-second clip. No audio, nothing like that. It was just black and white.
It was show,
quick
not
and
tell.
straightforward. And then
Yeah, that's like a
everything makes
perfect
sense.
example of show not tell.
And also how they did the character writing of because how he was treating her prior to that scene, and then how he treats her and everyone else around her after that scene. It's a complete shift because now he remembers her.
Yeah.
See, I think another great
And
thing that this show does, just to kind of step on you a little bit, regarding the characters, is that the characters themselves were really, really well realized. Like, I didn't really care for the writing at some point. Well, this is me nitpicking. Was basically turning the MC into kind of like a proxy and having Ame spell everything out, like she's super hyper intelligent. But I didn't really care for that, so to say, because that's kind of like force feeding it a little bit too much to the audience because you kind of figure it out by then. But I can kind of see why they do it, at least for exposition's sake. But
and that's where you get the Sherlock and Watson's parallel. Or at least
Yeah.
that's where I picked it up at that point, because they're both intelligent on the same wavelength that she's vocalizing it, and he's already thought of along these lines.
Now that I think about it, now that after you said that, the whole like Sherlock and Watson, that's exactly how I think of them, like the duo. So,
except in this case, Watson wants to bone Sherlock.
yeah.
There
I mean,
Wait.
either
there
that-
is
Which one's
there
which?
is some minor angst under that facade, I can assure you.
Didn't all the girls want to bang the guy though?
No,
That's
he
what
was
I
like
got
a
the impression
rebel,
of.
and like he was like that cool like blonde
Bad
haired
boy
rebel
syndrome.
guy. Yeah, yeah, and like Ame was all like, "Ooh,
Yeah, he had a harem basically.
I met you in the afterlife. I serve you, Your Highness." And then he's all like, "Get away from me, you freak." So
Well, where she was coming at it from a sense of like admiration from a younger experience, where the other moments with some of the other characters you meet in there, it's like, yeah, no, that was probably just an admiration of like bad boy lone wolf. You're I want you.
yeah, yeah.
I want you. I must
like ya.
have you.
And I want you. No, we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way.
I also felt that the supporting characters were pretty solid as well.
Or were used in extremely well thought fashioned ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ame's little sister was cute.
Oh, she was adorable. I think I loved the part where like it was in the second episode where Ju was getting framed for touching one of the girls' butts on the train.
Oh
and,
yeah,
like,
yeah. And the other
she was
girl
all
stood up for him.
and like she stood up for him and like then like she didn't want to, but she got so upset that like Ju was her first kiss and everything, and I think like she hit him too at the same time. So and he's all like, "All right, I'm sorry. It didn't happen. It never happened."
And then everybody knows.
Yeah, and then everyone knows.
And then it's used as a focal story point to drag you along with the plot. And then it's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck's going on? So I mean, it was well used too.
Yeah, it really was. I enjoyed it. I gave this one an 8 out of 10, personally, on Mel.
I could see that. I could
I could
actually
see
see
that.
that pretty
Solid 6.
clearly.
I think I gave it an 8 or a 7. I don't remember. All right, I didn't even put it on here yet. Never mind.
I haven't put it on
Whoops.
my Mal yet, but I can see an 8 out of it.
Well, you better put it on there before we play the next game.
Oh, God.
Got to stay on top of it.
Nick, you can stay
it's
on
too
top
much
of
work.
these nuts.
Stay on top. That was good, Mac. I will.
Heyo.
Heyo.
Shwing!
Swing.
Getting wings
Swing,
pulled now.
bada bada bada, swing, bada bada.
I'm giving it a 6 because the Mal only lists 2 characters and I can't find the other character names, so sorry.
What? That's
Better-
dumb.
better luck
That's-
next time.
That's a
Better luck
dumb
next time.
reason to give it such
Danny.
a low ranking. What the
Danny,
hell?
you're talking to Bell Curve Nick here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is true
Yeah,
too.
Bell Curve Nick. That's what they call me.
Whatever.
But,
I'm at the top of the bell curve.
but you
Danny's
know,
like, I
one
don't
of
give a
the
fuck anymore.
one of the really cool things though about this show is that it's not really. It kind of goes along this dark premise, but it doesn't go really too dark with how the antagonists go as far as this show is concerned. But the thing that it does do is it's not afraid to let you see it.
Mm-hmm.
Some shows will hide it. Some shows will sugarcoat it. This actually
this show
gives you
did not
a
hide
nice
it, I feel
balance.
like.
This gives you a
Yeah.
nice balance to where you can really see it, but it doesn't do it in such a way to where it's overbearing or it's not tasteful. You know, it's that nice balance. They got it
That
just
visceral
right.
approach.
They got it just right, and that's not a super easy thing to do. So that definitely deserves praise, and I know it's coming from the light novels. So I guess that praise is directed towards the light novels. Good job.
So who else kind of got that like feeling of like, man, I kind of wish this was like a 10-episode series.
Yeah. That's what they all just said.
I really wish that this would
Shut up, Nick.
would have continued at least maybe like a 10 or 12 episode series.
Yeah,
It didn't even
and-
have to like be a continuing season. It could have just been one season. I would have been satisfied with one season. Probably
And
not, but
The going citation is most people who've watched this show are in that mindset. It was so well done. It's like it could have pulled off a simple. I mean, hell, even an 8-episode OVA,
yeah.
just an extended OVA, just to play
Like,
with the
Black
themes
Rock
that the
Shooter.
story was
This
setting.
could have been like Gunbuster Diebuster, man. Just
Yeah, if it was just
sprinkle
6
six
episodes,
here,
it'd be fine.
sprinkle 6 there. I would have been
Also,
okay with that.
Mal does have the character list. I just clicked the wrong
Sprinkle,
button. So
put a little salt and pepper on it. No big deal.
Exactly.
Papa.
Put a
Solid.
little,
Yeah,
put a little,
that-
put a little Psalm and pepper on it.
And by what
you
I
go.
mean by salt and pepper is I mean like the rappers.
But yeah, the
Peppa.
most disappointing thing about this show is the fact that it ended.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the worst thing
All right.
about
Very
this
sad.
show.
So that was Electromagnetic Girlfriend. Now,
Woo!
next
Vibrator.
topic, last one, we got a little bit of a little game to end the show on. NecroMALcy. Shout out to Reddit. I forgot the guy's name who did it, or gal, but Reddit had the original idea, and basically, we will try to convince each other to resurrect a Mal show that's been dropped, on hold, or plan to watch. So, preferably something that you dropped or have on hold. That would be better, but if you don't got one of those, then plan to watch. Anyway, we'll try to do like one each. How do we want to start? What do we want
Well,
to do here?
I'll be honest, my poor listing is so anemic because I never really got around to fully updating it because I've seen so much in the years. Getting everything on here is going to be a pain in the ass.
You just get the phone app and take about a minute a day. It's easy. Easy.
Right. If I can get that on a Kindle Fire, maybe.
I
All right,
think you
Mac.
can get it on the Kindle Fire.
I'm gonna start with you, Mac. You gotta pick back up handshakers, bruh. I'm just kidding.
No.
Yeah, no, for real though.
No.
Real talk, Mac. I think you might like
I don't really have anything. on my
Akiba's Trip, the animation in dub, English dub. It's fast
you
paced.
do realize
it's funny.
that is
it's
one
wacky.
of the few shows on my list that was a 1-episode drop.
Did
In
you
fact,
watch the
that was-
sub or the dub?
That was, I don't remember what it was, but I can tell you I didn't even make it through the first episode and I dropped it.
Probably not the dub, bruh. Put that shit back on. It's great.
Wait,
Resurrect it, Mac.
wait a
Convince him.
second. Mac, you dropped Azumanga Daioh?
What?
What
At
the hell?
0 episodes.
What
so
is
I can't
wrong
even really
with
count
you?
that one because you put
You
0
have to
on there.
resurrect Azumanga
I think that.
No, but you
means-
never
That
even
is
started
wrong,
it.
Max.
Technically, it's a technicality.
I think I hadn't started that one yet, and I just mislabeled it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. About
Okay.
to
Yeah.
say.
We were about to-
Settled.
Yeah, we
We're about to,
jump
like,
on
rip
your
his
ass.
eyes
Because I
out
don't,
there.
I don't remember even starting Azumanga Daioh.
So I will drive up to
Mac, you
Tennessee
should
and
really-
beat you with the book.
Wait, Mac, you should really try and watch Kimi no what's that?
Kimi ni Todoroki?
Kimi ni Todoroki?
Yes.
The other
yes,
girl
I
that
love
looks like the
one.
ring.
Yes, I love that one. I love this one. This one is so good. It's so cute. Oh, can you please watch it for me? Please.
And the name you're looking for is Sadako.
See, she's
Yes.
asking me like that, and
Please.
I can't.
Please,
I
can you
can't.
do it?
That's because she's
Can
a
you do
grill,
it?
Mac. That's
Can
not
you do
fair.
it?
It's
Please?
not fair.
Can we like maybe do an episode of a trade off and you can watch this and I'll watch something of your pick?
Oh no.
I mean, it
How
worked
can-
for me.
how
I
can-
got them all to watch Negan.
How can a guy say
watch
no to
Negima.
this? That's the question.
Easy.
Oh, please.
How can I say no to purple?
Elevator pitch. Elevator
Yeah,
pitch.
I
Why
dyed my
should
hair.
you watch
You
it?
have- Come on, I dyed my hair today. It's all purple now.
I can't say no to purple.
Yay! I win.
Oh my god. Well, that
I
was
win.
lame. All right, next one. Who's next? Who's next?
I think Danny
Shadow.
should be next.
What was that?
I think Danny should be next.
Danny.
Oh,
You're next. Somebody pick one for Danny. Where's her list?
Let's
Where's
see.
the list? I'm gonna
On
cackle while I look
hold.
at it.
Oh, I know
Dropped.
what Nick's gonna say after Danny's.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. I know what
Bakuan,
Nick's-
why'd you drop that?
No.
That show's so good.
No, that show is terrible.
And also Mayoiga. You dropped all my favorite
Bakuwan's
shows.
pretty terrible.
You dropped all my favorite shows.
My Oiga's pretty terrible.
Bakuman is terrible. I didn't even finish the first episode.
No,
to be
you
quite
guys are
honest.
so bad.
I don't have a lot on my drop list. I have a lot on my hold list, though. I have a couple on my hold list as well.
Well, My Hero Academia. There you go. Pick that shit back up. Bam.
Really?
I can't-
Ori
Why did you
Monogatari?
drop? Why did you drop Inuyasha the final act?
Because
wasn't that good,
it's
was it?
terrible. I couldn't. Like, I really couldn't with the final act. Like,
Yeah,
It was-
Inuyasha just kept repeating itself. And
it
got
was
shitty,
just
didn't
weird and like it was too rushed in, and like I'm reading the manga as well. Like, the manga was pretty much my first manga that I've bought ever. So
Right.
And when I was watching the final act, I just like it was just breaking my heart, and I was just like, I can't watch this.
Okay, so I mean, I love Inuyasha too, and me and Danny love Inuyasha, but like, and it sucks because I agree, but I still watched it.
I mean,
It sucks,
Okay,
but I
so
still
here's-
watched it.
well, here's another reason
Well, I
why
wanted
I
to see what
dropped it.
happened.
Here's another reason why I dropped it. When I finished the original series before the final act, I finished it, and then when I started the final act, and I watched it dub because I grew up on the dub, and I watched the final act dub, and Kagome's voice was not the same. I was just like, no, that's
Yeah,
it. Like, I
no,
can't
I
watch
feel ya.
this. I can't. I was just like, nope, I can't. Like,
Call me Naroku.
it was just too weird for me to listen, and I just prefer to finish reading it than watching it, because there's a lot more that goes on in the manga. Like, there's a lot more I guess like fillers in the manga than there is in the show to me, or it's like a little bit mixed up a little bit. I don't know, I'm just very picky when it comes to Inuyasha.
So that's
I
a
feel
no.
you.
We couldn't
I feel
convince her. She's given up on anime.
I wasn't trying to. I was just asking why
Let's all just-
Dude, what the hell's your problem?
Let's all leave.
Just calm down.
I'm just kidding.
Relax.
You can look at my
Okay, so-
holds or my plan to watch. I have a lot on my plan.
I
to
already
watch.
told you to watch Mayoga, Bakuan, and My Hero Academia, but that's 3. So.
I'm not watching
Oh,
Bakuman.
JoJo!
It's
Why aren't you
terrible.
watching JoJo?
Oh, JoJo is another thing where I'm just like, ugh.
So good.
I can't, like,
Literally the best anime of all time.
I can't. I would definitely, I would definitely read JoJo. I would read JoJo. I don't think I could watch it. The guys are too buffy.
The guys are too buffy.
Your complaints are
too
muda,
buffy.
muda, muda. They're falling on Nani ears. This must be the work of an enemy stand. All right. Fuck it. Well, Shadow, you're next.
Yeah.
We couldn't
Click
really
that
decide,
link.
could we?
You get to see how bad this list is.
Where is your
There's
drop?
no, he doesn't have a
There's
drop.
nothing.
There's nothing on there. Let's check
not
on
even
hold.
on hold.
There's nothing on there. Let's check
He
plan
doesn't-
to watch.
He only has 5-6 things on his.
There's nothing on plan to watch. Holy shit.
As I said, it's really fucking anemic.
Okay,
I started it and I never got back to it.
I'm gonna blindly recommend. You've ranked. Wait, what? You have like 6 shows on your whole mal.
He
That's
just
what I
now
just
notices
said.
something that we all already noticed.
Oh my god.
You didn't even rate
Wow.
Vision of Escaflowne. How dare you?
I don't
fuck
need
is
to
your
rate it.
problem,
Everyone
Shadow,
knows
sir?
how fucking awesome that show is. I
Well,
shouldn't
then
have to
rate
tell
that
you how
shit.
awesome that show
You
is.
should rate that shit. That show is amazing.
Wait, have you seen
Yeah,
Spice
rate it.
and Wolf
So
Shadow?
is Negima. How
Yes.
can
Have
you
you
not
seen
rate
Utena?
Negima?
She's on the top of the building.
Yes.
Rate that shit. She's hollering at Shadow.
Yes to both questions.
Oh, Genshiken, here we go. This is similar to another show. Let's check the recommendations on Mel and just fucking recommend you something.
Have you seen High Bike Ufotable?
Seriously, Mac?
Bye.
Have you seen Shirobako?
No, dude, you're saying it wrong, man. It's Herberto.
Shirobako, you like Genshiken. You gotta
Actually,
watch Shirobako.
Shirobako is actually a good recommendation.
Have I actually
Coming
seen
from
that?
the-
I don't know.
That's the one with the cute
the anime
girls
production
doing
company.
anime.
Oh, I started that.
All right,
Kinda
finish
haven't gotten
that.
back to it.
Have you seen?
All right, there
have
you
you
go.
seen Martian
Resurrect
successor
it.
Nadesco?
Yes.
Nope, Shirobako it is. We decided.
Have you seen Eden of the East?
No, I have not.
Watch
You should
Eden
watch
of the
that.
East.
Oh,
It's
Eden of the
literally
East
on-
is good. Eden of
But
the East
Why?
is really
Elevator
good.
pitch. Elevator pitch. Why?
I don't need why. That one's actually been on my list of like things I need to get
No,
to
it's not on your
eventually.
list because you don't have a list.
The show
Yeah,
is
'cause
good,
I don't
and
deal
also
with Mal.
Shadow.
I'm
The
just
show,
messing.
the
I'm
show
kidding.
is good, and the movies are really good as well.
Yeah, I enjoyed Eden of the East. It's a really cool concept. It's a really cool concept.
It kind
But
of
why?
reminds
Specifically,
me.
what
What does
is
it
it?
remind me of? It kind of reminds me of.
Is that the one with the robot in the cafe, or is that a different one?
That's a different one.
That is a different
Why do I?
one.
I always confuse those. I don't know why.
Hold on, I forgot. Wait.
Christ, my
Stand by.
Crunchyroll list is probably a better indication of what I've seen in the last 2
Well, here's
3 years
a
now.
life pro tip: get the Pocket Mal Android app, and then boom, easy. Take about a second.
I'll think
boom.
about it.
Don't
The
worry, it
Pocket
doesn't
Mail
like
actually kind of helps a little bit.
it doesn't
but-
stalk you like Facebook app.
It's really backdating the entirety of what I've seen, what I've dropped, what I've actually dropped, and all that stuff. It's gonna take forever.
Welcome
Can I
to
say?
my life, man.
Well,
I'm an old
we got it,
taku.
though.
I mean, the great
Shirobako
thing about
and
Eden of the East
There
is
you
that
go.
their
Resurrect
opening
Double
theme
Zombie.
is actually a song by Oasis, and that should stoke you.
yes.
True. And again, it's been on my list of plan to watch for a while now.
It's
Well,
My
you got
sister
two
has
people-
recommended it to me.
You got 2 people that are telling you to watch it on this podcast right now.
Oh,
So watch
fine.
it.
Okay, I guess
I
I'll
still
pick
say
it up higher on the
Shirobako.
list.
You're gonna like Shirobako more than all the rest of that.
Rate that shit.
Right.
No, Shirabako's not better than Eden of the East or Nadesco.
Yeah, it is.
Nick, shut
Anyway.
the fuck. Oh my god.
It's got
dude.
cuter girls. How can it not be better?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, Sam, it's your turn.
I don't have a drop list
Yeah, you do.
You
Sam,
have a
School
little-
Days is
you
on
have a
there, even
little
though you
drop
finished
list.
it. You
because
finished
I don't.
it. And you
Because if
dropped-
I watch one episode and drop it, I don't put it on here.
Yeah, but Sam, you finished School Days and you put it on your drop.
Yeah, because I hated it that
What's
much.
the
that it
deal?
deserved to be there.
Oh my God. Okay, Sam,
I'd
what do we
say
got? On hold.
I'd say watch Little Bastards. You have that on your hold list.
You
Little
haven't
Busters?
finished that?
Yeah, Little Bastards EX.
No,
It's on
Little
your hold
Busters.
list.
You
Little
said
Busters,
bastards.
you mean?
I thought she
Little
was saying
bastard.
little
Bastard.
bastards.
What?
Well, okay,
Does it
so
have good
in
cinematography?
in Danny's defense, the French toast sticks photography is really good.
I hate you guys. I hate you guys so much. I'm just not gonna speak anymore. Oh man. Whatever.
I still want my
Little
hug,
Busters,
though.
Little Busters EX. I
You
didn't
will get your
finish
hug.
because
Don't worry.
Kick-ass.
Little Busters EX is like I didn't finish it because they were like specials, right? Because EX is like an OVA, and they're like
okay.
and they didn't air all that, like they didn't come out weekly. They came out like 2 at
Monthly?
a time, all weird. Yeah, it came out
Oh.
all stupid. So that's why I didn't finish it, but I probably will
All right,
because I like
Sam.
Little Busters.
It's been a
Little
while.
Busters.
It
You're gonna
aired
finish
in
that.
2014, so
2014.
Sam, if
And
you want-
Ninku, I couldn't finish because they haven't finished subbing it. Like there's
Yeah.
because
Oh,
you have to fan sub it.
oh, I see.
Sam, have you seen Beck?
I have not. I read the
Holy
first 2
shit,
volumes of
dude.
the manga though.
Fuck everything else. You're a music hipster. You have to watch Beck. Mongolian Chop Squad. I'm gonna
Beck
link
is
you in the
actually
show
pretty
notes.
good. I actually
Those
agree with Nick on
Mongolians
that.
tearing down my shitty wall.
Beck.
I've
Sam,
read the
I
first.
guarantee it'll be like in your top million anime.
Okay, I'll
guarantee.
watch it.
Them Mongolians.
I actually don't mind the dub for Beck.
There you go. I
Nice.
linked it. All right. And we're done because Nick has finished every anime ever. So, yeah, that's not true.
Well,
even
that's
know what I have in
fine.
mind.
I think we've played enough.
Whoa,
games.
nobody's gonna wreck me anything. Come on.
No, because you're just gonna be like 5 out of 10.
No, I'll finish. I'll say whatever. I'll finish stuff. Somebody
You have to
praise
watch
me.
Cheer.
Praise me.
Cheer, Danshi.
Oh God, no!
Yes,
Don't
do
make me do
it.
that.
Cheer Danshi. Watch the
Did you
dub
watch
part.
that?
Yes, I did. I did watch it. Oh, watch
I heard
Days.
it went to shit. I heard
no,
it was
it
awful.
doesn't. The dub is pretty good. I liked it. It's awesome. And you
Oh,
should
but that's
also watch
okay.
Days.
Recommend me a show that's not like Fujo bait though.
Okay, what you need to do, you need to watch Free.
I'll watch
Yes,
Free.
you
That's
have to
Kill Annie. That counts.
Watch Free. Watch Free.
Deal.
Let's see what else.
It has John Young Bosch too.
Oh
so.
no, you dropped Nakeba.
Where? What?
Nanbaka. The prison.
Yeah, I didn't really like that one.
Sparkly. I loved that one. That one was hilarious. I watched the dubbed one too. That was pretty
Oh,
good.
I didn't have the dub. That's why. 'Cause I
Oh,
watched
it's
the
so
sub and I
good.
didn't
You
like
should
it.
watch. No, watch the dub. The dub
This
is really
just goes
good.
to show dub is king.
Dub is really good. And why did you drop Rurouni Kenshin?
Wait, didn't I link my oh, never mind.
You dropped Rurouni Kenshin.
He
No,
dropped
wait.
Rurouni
he
Kenshin.
dropped Pokemon.
Hold up.
He
I
dropped
watched-
Pokemon.
What the
I
fuck
put
is
it
your
on drop
problem,
because
Nick?
I didn't finish it all. All right.
So
I
why
didn't
did you
finish
drop
it.
Why did
It was
you
on
drop
TV,
it?
and I watched roughly that many episodes.
Piece of
and then I'm
shit,
just like,
motherfucking
yeah,
bitch.
it's on
How
Slut
dare you
motherfucker.
drop Pokemon? What kind of anime watcher are you?
You should put it on
Fucking
hold
slut-ass
if you didn't
bitch.
finish it, you fool.
Yeah,
no,
you
because I'm not gonna
fool.
go back. Fuck that. I'm not watching Pokemon.
Cracker
No.
ass cracker.
All right, I suggest we have a vote now to replace Nick. He
Rurouni
dropped Pokemon. He's not a true
I know
anime
Pokemon.
fan.
I know that Pikachu beats Onix. That's all you need to know.
Oh my fucking
First of
God.
all, Nick,
he shuts
Rurouni-
out the sprinklers and shit.
First
GG.
of all, Pokemon and Rurouni Kenshin are on Netflix. So you have no excuse to not watch it.
Yeah, I do because
There.
I gotta finish.
See,
Stranger
obviously
Things.
Nick doesn't want to be the very best.
The best there ever was. Yeah,
To
that's
catch
not
them was
happening.
my real test.
To train them was
To end this
my cause.
episode is my cause.
Okay,
I will
everyone,
travel
we had
across
fun.
the net.
So we had fun with our 5 host party today. Thank you
It
for
was a
listening.
party. Holy crap.
We had
Thank
a
you
full
for-
5-man band.
Thank you, Shadow Surf
Woman.
in that Danny's
You're
for
welcome.
coming on, and I'm so happy Mac is back for many, many, many reasons.
Actually happy Max is back too.
See, they're just happy I'm back because I manage shit and I edit all the shit.
Well, we were managing fine without you, but the editing is like the real thing. Like,
Mac, you're replaceable and you don't matter, so keep that in mind.
And goodbye, Nick.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
I see how it is. Hey, whenever we go to the con, yeah, don't ask me about transportation.
I need transportation.
You know what, Mac? I don't need
Anyways,
transportation because I have this.
so I will link. Don't play that, please. Don't cut that out. We have to cut that out.
That was
No,
like 1 second. We're fine.
No, it doesn't matter. 1 second of
Yeah,
your
we're
last
fine.
shit that you. No, we're not. 1 second of the
Yeah, we're
last shit you
fine.
pulled flagged us. Okay.
No, it didn't.
Anyway,
We're good.
so where can they
Well,
find
way
you?
to kick me out of the
Shut up.
call.
Where can they find Danny? You can find her on Twitter and the Grams.
That's water.
Shadow Seraph, where can we find you?
The internet.
The
Basically.
internet.
The internet
on
is tubes.
Discord, on Facebook,
Mostly
wherever.
Discord, Facebook.
And I have put the permalink for the Discord invite in the YouTube videos now, so you can go there, click on the latest video, and just click the Discord link. So subscribe to us on YouTube, subscribe to us on RSS feed. I use the app Podcast Addicts, which is a great app for downloading anything that's on the RSS feed. Discord, Twitter's at Anime Summit, youtube.com/Anime Summit, and please subscribe to the Anime Summit Extra channel because all month long, Quoke is going to be uploading cool Let's Plays of, I don't know what the fuck he does over there in Koreatown, but he's playing something and uploading there. So you should go sub there. And I'm also going to upload vlogs there. Mac's going to upload car vlogs there. Nick is going to show his butthole on there. And if you want to see Nick's butthole, you should sub to that because I want to see Nick's butthole because I'm pretty sure he has a bleached asshole.
I found it.
That's a great pitch, Sam, for our content.
It is a great pitch. Oh, Silent Mobius is great. Anyways, we don't have time for that. Too late. You're a bitch.
All right, so the moral of this episode is the best laid plans of mice and men are off to go awry.
Thank you, Hemingway.
Was that Josh Steinbeck?
No, actually, I think we're both wrong, Sam.
You are both wrong.
It's oh god damn it.
What was I thinking of?
You were thinking of Steinbeck's of Mice and Men, but that's not where that's from.
Oh.
That quote is not where that's.
Okay.
It's
Well, then I
actually
fucked up.
it's a Scots poem by Robert Burns, if you must know.
You're a Scots poem. Anyway, thank you for listening. Follow all the things and do all the things I said because we're great and you love listening to us and we are making anime great again. And thank you, Danny and Shadow. Welcome back, Mac. I've been Sam. He has been Nick. He has been Mac. He has been Shadow. She has been Danny. And we are the Anime Summit Podcast.
Alright.
All right. I seen a picture of this one sandwich, and I was like, it had like.
Sandwich makes me strong.
Does anyone call it anything else but a sandwich? I always say sandwich. I never say sandwich. Let me get a sandwich. Let me get a slamwich. How do you
Come
make
on
a
and jam.
slamwich?